Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
I'm Steve.
I'm Mark.
And this is SmokeySteveAndMarc.
Oh, yes, it is.
Welcome or welcome back.
Oh, indeed.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, happy weekend, happy Friday.
It was a very productive week.
It was. There was a
lot
lot of
got
stuff
done in a lot of different
Very
areas.
true, very
got
true,
done.
very true.
I would say it was a bad week. It's just a busy week.
It was a busy week, yeah. Like, on all counts, like work, home, doctors, like everything was busy this
like
week.
everything,
Weddings,
yeah, all of it came up.
Oh, yeah. How about you? Were you guys busy this week? Are you happy for the weekend? I am really happy for the weekend. I am
too.
I guess, yeah, it did seem like a very busy week. So I remember, like, remembering over and over again that it was Friday today at work.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh.
You get excited.
And
it's like when you order food.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
and you're like, what's for dinner?
Yeah.
We got Uber Eats.
Yes, and it's date night tonight.
We actually got it tonight.
We did, and we're waiting for it now. And let's see, where'd we order from? Nona's, a place called Nona's. I think it's mostly Italian.
It's
No
grandpa, right?
Oh, yes.
Nona would be grandma. Nona
yes,
was grandpa.
Nonos.
Well, anyway, they have a good variety on the menu.
They do.
It's everything from, your usual gravy house, chicken parm, chicken marsala, eggplant this.
Yep.
That kind of stuff.
Sandwiches.
But they have pizza. Good pizza.
It's
and then
good.
that local kind, they put the cheese,
The
American cheese
square
all over.
Old Forge kind.
It's like caviar. It's just gross, and people feel like they're part of a club if they say they like it.
Right? Yes, that's true.
I know you probably like caviar.
I didn't.
Sorry,
I'll tell you, I was very anxious. When I first moved here, I had never heard of this pizza before.
Old Forge style.
And it built it up.
F-O-R-G-E.
Then I had it. And
it's different. But I mean, like, if you're thinking about going to McDonald's to get a real burger, you're not going to go to one of these places and get, like...
Right.
It's not Naples.
What is that like? They also call that bar pizza around
pizza.
here. Yeah, it's pizza, but it's made with American cheese.
American cheese, and the sauce has almost no seasoning to it.
Not
the
good.
crust can be really like yeasty
and
beer smelling sometimes. And then other times it's like a slice of white bread.
Yeah.
So it's
interesting. But we didn't get that tonight.
We're not getting that. No. I got eggplant parm.
Yep, you did.
I think.
Yes.
And fries because it's Friday.
Mm-hmm. So. And I got, of all things, a tuna melt. It sounded so good.
I know.
And it does come with fries. And then I ordered an Oreo cake because it's Friday. You know what? I've cut down, the wedding plans are in order. So is losing weight. And I personally have about 2 months to do it. I started exactly at 2 months. So I'm going to try to lose it a little more quickly,
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
And so I've been cutting down on all my desserts, and then I'm allowing myself 1 day a week to have. So this is my 1 day a week to have like the indulgent dessert. Oh yes. Now I'll cut down on the other calories. I got to figure out how much to. Anyway, you know what I'm saying.
Your food so you can have the same.
And then if I don't, then it'll just come off of tomorrow's tally, because I do think that at least once a week you should be able to cheat a little bit, as long as you can make up for it. I mean, I've always done it and have been able to lose weight. So I don't know. We'll see. If it comes down to crunch time for the wedding, I just will not eat 2 weeks before the wedding. I'll be all weak at the wedding.
You'll be in a real banner mood when you get there that day.
But we're excited. We got a lot done. We had to, it's less than
Crunch
2 months
time.
to the wedding, right?
It's at the point now where invitations are going to go out.
Yeah.
Some people by hand. Like, I'm not going to call
my work people.
My work people mostly.
Look.
We have a kitty.
Look who came to visit on the new couch.
Things are very different at the moment than they've ever been for him. And he's doing well. And Oscar's doing well,
really
too.
Good. Yes, he is.
I congratulate them at the end of every day.
Good boy.
I know this is new for everybody.
Yeah, it's the first time he got up on the couch. That's good.
Yeah, he has.
While we're filming.
Yeah.
But we got some stuff done with the wedding, and next week we're gonna start our first of the wedding segments. I'm so excited.
Videos.
What do you guys think? I was thinking that we could make our invitations together. That would be a nice.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Let you see what they look like and everything, because we did them ourselves.
They're so cute.
I hope.
Don't say we. You did it yourself. And it's beautiful. And they look great.
Okay, well, thank you.
Well,
so now we got to do it all. So we'll do that together next week.
The assemblage of it
and then we'll just update you on, things as like as they happen.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the wedding website all up and running and all that. So we got the hashtag going. Yeah. So
we
I
can
don't know.
hashtag everything SSAM.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, it's SSAM for the number ever, EVER. Isn't that cute? That's our wedding hashtag. So
does it have the year? Or it's just it
doesn't have the year.
Because there's only one Mark and Steve getting married this year.
Well, this is true.
So,
there's only one SmokeySteveAndMarc.
This is very true.
We don't know. There may be another
Very
Mark and
true.
Steve. You never know.
We're going to be having lunch with the guy who's going to marry us next week. So that's another upcoming thing.
Next Wednesday, he's taking us to lunch.
I know.
We're going to Cooper's, actually.
We're going to Cooper's. If you've ever seen The Office, Cooper's is like the nicest restaurant in town.
Yeah, which is sad to say, but
it is.
Just saying.
It is and it is.
I don't know. In my opinion, Cooper's is like a step up from Red Lobster.
It's a seafood house. It's privately owned. It's been in the area for like 80 years. And they're notoriously the best fish restaurant, but they're also like the only fish restaurant.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
So,
well, that'll be exciting.
So we'll have a nice lunch. We'll have some ideas about what the actual ceremony will look like by the time we check in again. So we'll see that. And then
invites, the
registry,
website, and RSVPs are done. The registries are just about done, and they're like right attached to the website.
Yeah, they're on the website. Cool. You can click. It's easy for us to kind of go in and select things, and it's even easier.
We already have the DJ, the person who marries us.
Well, I only paid for 3/4 of the DJ.
Mm-hmm.
You might only.
I still have to get on the flowers, and I still have to get on the cake. Yeah. Now I got the pastries are done, and the cake we're gonna do a cupcake display, like tower, a wedding one,
rather than a cake,
than a wedding cake, you know. So. And then we'll have like the little boxes that people can take with, instead of a slice of cake in a bag.
To put under your pillow. You can put this cupcake under your house.
Yeah, right.
Maybe you'll get married next year.
And then we'll have the anniversary cake on top. That'll be a cake.
Yeah, so we can freeze it and have it eater and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll like, that'll start next week. And I don't know. I think because it's so close now, it's like getting real. And I'm all of a sudden I'm super excited about it.
All of a sudden I'm like imagining all these people in the places during the evening where they're going to go.
Yeah.
So it's good. But of course, aside from wedding planning, we do have other hobbies.
We
like cooking and eating.
Like cooking and eating, yes. And, well, since it's date night tonight, we purposely left off ordering soup because we're going to make some soup. And this recipe is fabulous. We're going to make some vegetable beef soup, but it's a little different than your traditional rich, like, you know, stewy, almost stew-like. Right? This is a lighter version, and it's so delicious, you guys. Here, check it out. So today we're going to be making some vegetable beef soup. Oh yes, and this is not like your, super rich, super hearty vegetable beef soup, but rather a little lighter version, a more brothier version, which makes it just perfect for any time of the year, including right in the middle of summer. Oh yes, definitely. Now, this is also a quick recipe too. We're going to have this prepped, cooked, and served all in 30 minutes or less because we're going to be making it right in our Instant Pot. Of course, that does depend on how long it takes you to get your ingredient list all prepped there.
And that'll be 2.5 pounds of lean beef, all cubed up and at room temperature, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 cup each of onions, celery, and carrots, all chopped up, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, about 5 cups of chicken broth, and 1 cup each of frozen or fresh green beans and sweet corn, 1.5 cups of cooked tortellini pasta, about 2 bay leaves, 4 sprigs of fresh thyme, and of course, salt and pepper. So the first thing we're going to do is brown our meat all up in our Instant Pot, set to saute, along with some salt and pepper, okay? Now we're gonna let that saute just to brown it all up and sear it on all sides. Probably about 5 minutes, all right? Okay, so at this point, we're gonna fish out all of that meat, put it in a bowl, and set it aside, okay? Now you might be wondering, why did I say use room temperature meat? Well, there's a couple reasons for that. The first of which is, well, obviously you put really, really cold meat down in there, in your Instant Pot there, and it dramatically affects the temperature of your saute base, right? And then for secondly, you will just have a much better success with your searing and browning if you use room temperature meat. So we're going to set our meat aside and right to the same pot. Don't drain it, nothing. We're going to add our mirepoix right in there. Give that a stir. Dun, 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 dun. And you want to check it and see, do I need some oil? No, I think we're good. And you can tell if you're good or not by just taking a look at your vegetables. If they get nice and shiny, you have plenty of oil left in the bottom of your pan, okay? So let's let this saute for 5 minutes.
A few moments later.
Okay, nice. Okay, so next, another little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, yes, we're building our flavors. Okay, and then we're going to add our garlic. Bam, 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 bam. And then we're going to throw in our fresh thyme and our 2 bay leaves. Bam and bam. All right, so we're going to give that a stir, and we're going to let that cook down for 1 additional minute. All right, so now we're going to turn our Instant Pot off there. We're going to add our Worcestershire sauce and our crushed tomatoes. Go there. And our chicken broth. And you want to do about 5 cups. If you're doing like a hefty soup, if you added a little more meat or a little more vegetables, feel free to adjust that too. Here, I'm going to put it all in. I got about 6 cups here. Put that in there. And we're going to add our veggies right to the pot. There we go. Get all those corn kernels in there. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And finally, we add our meat. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right, and now we're going to seal our Instant Pot up. Okay. And then we're going to cook on high pressure for 10 minutes, and then we're just going to let it naturally decompress for 20 minutes or so, okay?
Mark,
Yeah.
why are you using chicken broth in beef soup?
Oh, I'm
glad you asked that question because I think maybe some other folks may have the same question. Well, I decided to use chicken broth in this recipe, well, for a couple reasons really. I usually save beef broth for more rich, more savory soups, you know, because it has a very strong flavor. I decided to use chicken broth in this recipe because this soup is supposed to be, well, more brothy, a more lighter soup. So I opted for chicken broth because it has such a neutral flavor. Oh, it's done cooking. Yes. Okay. So I know some of you are going to call me out right now because I told you could have this soup ready in 30 minutes or less, right? Well, we already sauteed for 10 minutes. We already cooked for 10 minutes, and then I told you to let it naturally decompress for 20 minutes. It just doesn't add up, right? Well, you're right, it doesn't add up. So, if you are in a hurry and you do want this on the table within 30 minutes, go ahead and manually decompress it. It won't hurt it at all. I just like to let it naturally decompress for 10, 15, 20 minutes, no matter what I'm making, because I feel like it kind of like melds the flavors a little bit better, you know? I don't know, call me silly. But if you're in a hurry, go ahead and just manually decompress. Oh, yummy. Nice. Okay. Let me set this over here. Okay, so now, it smells good. Okay, so now we're going to fish out our thyme sprigs and our bay leaves. Okay, and we have our ditalini all ready to go. So you can actually put this all in at once right now, or you can add it to each individual bowl as you serve it. That choice is entirely up to you. And like I said, I use about 1.5 cups of ditalini for this size, you know, for this quantity of soup that I made. But you feel free to adjust that. If you like more pasta in yours, by all means, go ahead and do it. And I decided to use pasta in it because, again, this is meant to be a lighter soup, right? Instead of having those big old chunks of potatoes in there, we have some light and delicious ditalini in there, right? All right, so let's serve this up. Oh yes, it's time. And there you have it, our vegetable beef soup. Ooh, I can't wait to dig into this. What do you think? I know what he thinks already. Well, full disclosure, we made it yesterday, last evening.
But it's coming with tonight's dinner.
It is, totally, yeah. And we had it last night as well.
It's good. It's brothy. It's good. Like, not gravy, not thickened. It's a broth with the meat, and we did it quickly.
Yeah.
It came together fast, and it was very, very tasty.
It's the kind of meat that just, like,
falls apart.
Melts. Yeah. So it's really good. And, you know, like I said, I always, like, steer away from, like, real heavy soups in the summertime.
Yeah.
But I love vegetable beef soup, and this is just perfect.
This is light enough for that.
Yeah. Yeah, just perfect for it. So give it a try, okay? Ooh,
definitely.
Yes. I mean, really, and you can make it really quick too, which is nice. You know, you just
throw it in the Instapot and then click it on and it's done.
You know, technically, you know, I imagine you could just throw all the ingredients in there and pressure cook it, but I really, you know, I like to build flavors up, and the only way you get those layers of flavors is to, like, saute and season and that, you know, like building flavors. So, you know, but yeah, it was a nice quick recipe, and I just feel like time, I think I talked about this last week, I feel like time is going so fast. And I don't know, I don't think it's just me. Like, everybody I talk to, they're like, oh my gosh, September is next week. I don't even know where this year went.
I haven't really dealt with 2020 yet. I think most people haven't. They've just gotten on with it.
Yeah.
you know, whether it was the scariness of it being a pandemic or gripes and concerns about the methods to try to keep us safe. It's just, that took up that whole year.
It did.
And then the next year was everyone.
Back to that year. Wow.
Oh my God. When I got a text from work saying we're going to be working from home now, I hadn't been to the office. There was zero plan. All they had was one of the directors said to me, bring your laptop home.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It was kind of like that with us, too. We had never worked remotely ever where I worked.
Yeah.
And so we had to, like, hustle to figure out how we were going to do it. We didn't even have, like, a Zoom account, like, you know, for our
Nobody
business.
knew what
No
Zoom
one
was. People who were in the field.
And
knew,
now we
but-
continue to do it. We're pretty much hybrid. I mean, we do, like, it's a mix.
Yeah.
Most people are coming in, but we still do some of that, which is nice. It eases it up a little bit, you know.
Everything changed where I worked, where now my whole department is hybrid. So I'm in the
Yeah,
office
that's right.
2 or 3 days a week. I'm home 2 or 3 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than it was during the... Yeah, I like being home for a long time.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, now I can be around people.
I don't like working from home at all. I was very grateful that I was able to still go to work. And being a medical facility, I guess it was a little more safer. I don't know. We were very vigilant about the deep cleaning. And we had a company come in once a week, too. So, you know, it was good. But, like, my birthday...
It's coming up soon.
I just don't know how I feel about it. I talked about it on Mondays with Mark because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know. Like, I wish it was going slower. I know it sounds stupid, but like, when I hit 50, it seems like everything's a blur.
I know.
Like, I kept saying I'm going to be 51 this year. Like, I just celebrated. No!
Be 52.
52. And it's on September 6th. So this is what I was thinking. I had asked people on Mondays with Mark, should we do anything or not? You know, it's not like a milestone birthday or anything. And some people sent in some suggestions. So I was thinking, not this Mondays with Mark, but the next one, which will be September 5th. My birthday's the next day.
Yeah.
We'll get together and we'll bake a cake together. It's been so long since we've actually baked anything, you
we
know.
haven't baked any baked goods in this house
In a while.
We gotta, you know, pop
in
the
this
cherry
house,
of our
no.
oven.
Yes. Oh, that sounds great. And I have a convection oven. It's going to be
Convection
perfect.
oven, yeah.
So we'll come up with some kind of nice, maybe like a birthday cake recipe of some sort, you know. If you have any, send them on in or comment below.
Don't be shy.
Not, I don't want to just do like, you know, white cake with sprinkles in it. You know, like, I don't know. We'll come up with something, but I think that might sound like pretty fun
I think so.
for Mondays with Mark.
I'd be into it.
Yeah.
I like doing stuff like the carving pumpkins and all that.
Yeah, I
other
like
stuff.
that kind of stuff too. I do. And this Mondays with Mark, it's back, yo. It's time for Moon Madness. Yeah, I do like that. Well, you know, we said instead of once a month, we're going to do it 4 times a year.
Quarterly.
The change of the seasons.
Yeah.
And it is. Talk about time going fast.
We're coming
The
up on
autumn equinox is like right around the corner.
I know.
It's crazy, but it is my favorite time of the year, so I'm thrilled.
We're coming into fall. I'm waiting for the one last heat streak. We still get around to hot weather sometimes, even in the end of September.
Oh, yes.
With a few 90-degree days.
October is weird in this area. It could be hot or it could snow. It's very odd here.
I think a lot of people's remember their climate is a little different than it used to be, too.
I think so,
I'm like,
too,
didn't we used to have seasons?
Yeah, I know. I
Now-
hope we have a season. Last year, I feel like we got gypped on the autumn.
No, it didn't. It went from
like
summer,
boom, boom.
and then the temperature dropped to 60, and then it dropped to snowing.
Yeah.
That fast.
Because, like, our wedding's the 22nd. If we go somewhere the week after, I guess the obvious thing would be to do something autumny, you know, with the you know. But if it skips right to winter, we won't be able to. We'll go skiing or something.
I don't ski.
I don't ski. I haven't skied in
I'm like
20 years.
I'm like Gristle and Ricketts. I can't I can't
know,
get on
right?
a poles and throw me down a mountain. Like anyway.
Well,
We've talked.
We've talked your ear off.
We have
Everything
food to
else
eat.
is going good.
Everything is good.
Work is good for me.
Health is
Good
in the
for
works.
you. Health is definitely in the works. I guess we should, maybe. There's nothing really to update. People have been asking about my CAT scan. It was great. It was a screen for lung cancer and a screen for the sarcoidosis, and it came back great. no, cancer free, nothing like that, and no change to the other. So that was good. Yeah. And the lab work that all came back good too. And you didn't have anything yet, right?
I
to
haven't.
report, right?
No, I'm seeing the
think so.
neurology PA on I forget what day.
Yeah, at least it wasn't like
I get the
2024.
Well, they booked me out. They told me my doctor is not even coming back, as far as I was told. He's going to another practice, and by the time I'd want to see him, he'd be gone.
Which means my doctor is too, because we have the same
the same
doctor, and
GP.
I didn't know this. And
Well, you'll
we
see
love
him
our
before
doctor.
me, 65 and over, is what he's doing. I mean, 13
Thank
years.
you.
13 years you'd be able to go. Oh, no, 18 years. Oh,
Well,
whatever.
either way, we may have to find another
Another
general doctor.
Yeah,
you
my
know,
specialists are good. I got all the same ones.
And my specialist left. The rheumatologist that I see left on undisclosed situation. Like, they wouldn't tell you what it was.
Yeah.
So you know it's something bad, or else they would say, oh, we wish him luck, he's doing this or whatever.
Yeah,
No, they
not-
wouldn't say at all. They're like, your appointment's canceled. You got to find another rheumatologist. He's leaving the practice. That was all the letter said.
Yeah.
But
I
I didn't like him anyway.
I
So.
saw my guy once, and that was it.
Yeah.
The neurologist. He was like, and then by the next appointment, he had quit.
Like, what is going on, right?
I know.
Well, anyway, okay. So thank you so much for spending your evening with us.
We had a good time.
We did.
Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe. Hit the bell. You'll get alerts when we have new videos and go live. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Our email address and contact info is below as well.
Yep.
Thank you again. And we will catch up with you tomorrow. Well, I will. For one Miss Foodie Beauty.
I just
Reindeer games.
I can't. Good thing I don't have to right now.
It's not that I can't. It makes me want to.
It makes you want to.
Say something.
Oh, yes.
Like, I'd love to have a
Yes.
members-only chat, maybe.
Right?
about-
Maybe we should.
No. If it was about the last one, maybe, but not, no.
Yeah,
She's
no.
got a full
It's
plate.
just so ridiculous. It truly is. But that's tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Coffee Talk.
Live Sunday?
Yep, 6 o'clock Sunday live, and then I'll see you for Moon Madness on Monday.
Sounds good.
Then next week, we start the wedding videos. All right, thank you again, everybody, for watching. You have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time, all right? Ciao, everybody!